Okay, so we are going to breathe together 3 times. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. In love and light, we hold the intention that we all receive immediate, complete, and permanent health and vibrancy, so we are clear-headed and enjoy life. In love and light, we hold the intention that we all receive immediate, complete, and permanent health and vibrancy, so we're clear-headed and enjoy life. In love and light, we hold the intention that we all receive immediate, complete, and permanent health and vibrancy, so we are clear-headed and enjoy life. We give thanks, and so it is. Ooh, that was intense. And I'm going to apologize right now. Several of us have to jump off at 1:30, and there's only 15 minutes. So I don't want to miss anything. And so we all need to share what our experience was. And I don't want to forget, Robin, you're going to go first so we don't forget you. And then Todd, you're going to go next. What was your experience like?
Okay, mine was kind of funny or weird. First thing that I saw was all of our heads were big round crystal balls and just on top of our bodies. And then we all held hands, like ring around the rosy or whatever, and started, going around in a circle and singing and dancing. And then golden light from source, divine source, came down from the sky into the top of each of our crystal ball heads. And we were very clear-headed and joyful and full of life. And it was funny and great.
That sounds like a very literal interpretation. That's wonderful.
Yes.
That's great. I love it. Todd, what about you? What was your experience like?
I was really reminded, indeed, I was literally thinking about many people who I know who are like dealing with cancer and all kinds of physical maladies, and just severely impressed by how much our health is affected by intending well for others for their good health. And, I was literally taking another picture of the attendees here because I do indeed go back and go through the list and intend well for you. And, hey, I really was impressed with that aspect of it.
Wonderful. Wow. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Todd. We feel the energy and we appreciate it for sure. All right, Millie / Alyssa, what was your experience like?
I'm sorry, I was so single-minded. It was, I guess, because of the way I've been feeling lately, that I felt it was almost about me. It was all about me this time. And I just, every time I breathed in, it was, there was more energy, and there was more, I don't know, I just felt so much more clear, not tired, not, it was all good, and let it continue.
It's going to ramp up actually.
Yeah.
Awesome. Julie, what about you? Could you unmute and share how you're doing?
Well, for me, it was like a sensation. I really noticed the shift in like a warmth coming over my body, and this kind of a glowy feeling, lots of light. All day I've had chills, and this warmth was like somebody was just wrapping me in a blanket, and it just felt warm and wonderful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got an angel hug. Mhm.
Yeah, I got an angel hug. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. That's great. Tana, what about you? What was your experience like?
I saw all of us with these funnels in our coming down from above, and within the funnel, everything was crystal clear and in Technicolor. And then it kind of went down to our hearts, and there was just this intense clarity, and everything out of it was there, but it was not fuzzy, but it wasn't as clear as in this funnel. So that was basically my vision.
That's pretty cool. I'll
Yeah.
take a clear funnel any day. Awesome. Mena, what about you? What was your experience like?
I couldn't believe it when, is it Robin? Because
Yes.
I don't have all your names, said we're all in a circle like Ring Around Rosie. Mine was Farmer in the Dell. But we were all singing something, healing, healing, and feeling fine. And then, the second one, do we go around twice?
No, we're just going to do it once. So
Okay.
Go ahead.
And then it was good vibrations.
Oh,
Anyway, just wonderful joy and energy. That's what it is.
Beautiful. How can it get even better than this? That's right on the money. Awesome. Peggy, could you unmute and share what your experience was like?
I took it very personally also, and felt my head clearing up and an enhanced sense of joy. Basically, that was it.
That's pretty good. That means you're on the right track. Absolutely. I got similar messages, so I'll share. Catherine, thank you so much for joining us. I know you and David dialed in late, and I just copy the intention for you guys, and I show you that I'm already timing so that you know to just jump in there and add some energy. You did great. What was your experience like?
I saw a fog that has been present on Earth since creation. It got blown away by, I don't know, universe, and it raised the vibration. It allowed the vibration to rise. People who aren't even aware of energy because they are walking on the earth, their vibration was raised too, and it just had a really good effect on everybody. And I saw how it affected in my life as well. So it was all good things.
That sounds pretty amazing. That's great. Angela, what about you? What was your experience like?
I have to say the first part must come from the mastermind that I just came off of, but I don't know why. But I saw like a motorhome kind of, and packing everything that we wanted. goods in it, and just having that safe space but portable to go with us. And the second part, I just saw the wall of flowers that's on my Facebook page picture. It's just a whole trellis of roses and then clematis and stuff. And the third part I saw like very close to what Robin had said, just not our crystal heads, but just regular heads. And it was raining golden light on each of us.
That's beautiful. That's great. Jessica, what about you?
Wow, so many similarity crossovers with everybody, and I'm no different. The first one I saw was beautiful golden light. I'm standing, it wasn't me actually, it was Julie in a green field, and it was like a cliff, and the beautiful sunlight was rising, and she was walking towards it. And then I got messages. Trusting more, trusting the universe, and this wasn't particularly towards Julie, and knowing truly all is well, and not using the circumstances of the moment to dictate how to feel and what to expect. So that to me meant when I feel sick, I'm in that moment, oh no, I'm sick, and what should I do about being sick? And it was about, instead of taking that as evidence, remembering all is well, and we have all this ability to ask and receive, even from the group, or like Elaine always says, as well as just regular life. And then I saw in the second part, lime green spirals coming down, like I don't even know how many, a lot of them, towards Julie's head, floating above, and it was bringing down divine love and divine knowing, and angels were saying that we're all around you. And I don't usually get this much, by the way. And then I saw Julie dancing joyously with ease. She was just freely dancing. And then number 3, at the third part, I felt heat, like a sensation coming out of my hands, sort of in a rhythmic way. And it symbolized healing. And anyway, that same thing about all I needed to do was ask and
Beautiful.
not believe the current circumstances.
That's awesome, Jessica. Thank you so much. That's really
don't know
good.
where I
Lots
got
of
all
good
of
messages. David, thank you so much for joining us tonight. What was your experience like?
I saw fountains, I guess evoking fountain of youth. And it was like the biggest display of water fountains, like 10 times bigger than the biggest one in Las Vegas. And fountains of light as well as of water. And then there were choirs of angels around, and we were all levitating for a bit, and then came down. And then after we came down, everyone just had so much energy and vibrancy. And so it was a combination of a spa day and a high school field day. Running races brought out everyone's competitive spirit. There was pole vaulting. I don't know if it was Mena or Peggy who was the champion on the pole vault, but everyone just had all kinds of energy and reserves, and yeah.
That's great. And I love how playful and silly it was too. That's really beautiful. Thank you for sharing that, David. And I've got some good news for you after I share what my experience was like. So I saw us all in a circle, tons of golden light, just like you couldn't even see us because there was so much golden light coming down. And we were all saying in unison, I welcome vibrant health. I welcome vibrant health, over and over again. And we actually pixelated. We saw the space between the atoms of our bodies, and we saw individual atoms being cleaned and nourished. And we kind of came apart, but we were still together. We were still in human form. But I don't know if it was like you could see subatomically or what, but we pixelated. And then we were sharing stories of happiness and gratitude. There was a lot of laughter. And I kept hearing, I'm so happy and grateful that I partner with the divine, so I am vibrantly healthy. I'm so happy and grateful that I partner with the divine, so I'm vibrantly healthy. And our attention, what we put our attention on, reveals our hidden intention. So we want it to be more about the divine, and we want to be more focused on the divine healing instead of, oh, poor pitiful me, I don't feel so hot right now. And so when we can shift that attention into, this is a blessing and it's an opportunity for me to discover the blessing, that's great. And then I got a very loud message: stop looking at it backwards. We enjoyed life, so we are healthy. Enjoy life, so we are healthy. Do it the right order. Gratitude first. I just heard that really loudly. Gratitude first. I was like, okay. Anyway, David, I wanted to tell you, so that was really cool. And you know how, yes, last week we did an intention for for Melissa's friend. Hi, Tana. She's doing better. She actually is getting off chemo tomorrow. They were going to have her on a much longer course of chemo, but we helped her with our healing energy last week. And we were working on you with your job opportunities. So things are going to be heating up for you really soon if they aren't already. So if you have anything you want to share, that's awesome. And if not, we'll share next week.
No news to speak of at the moment.
Keep those
but
blessing balls coming.
I'm excited about my fabulous new job that's on the way.
Excellent. Love
Yay.
that. All right. Thanks,
I
everybody.
give thanks in advance. Thank you, Elaine.
Great
Thank you.
job. See you next week.